Hey Capricorn, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well. Welcome to your love reading for the end of August, or from now to the end of August, right through to um, the end of September, September the 30th. Yeah, as I was saying, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm a bit tired, apologies if I sound a bit sleepy. And apologies as well for not making any videos for the beginning of August, but I'm here now. Yeah, thank you for your continued support. Also, thank you to you guys who ordered readings. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so this is answering the question, how does your partner feel about you? It could be your partner, someone that you got a crush on, anyone that you're romantically connected to. Okay, so centrally we've got the Queen of Cups. Your partner is definitely in their feelings. They are all about their feelings. They're very psychically attuned at the moment as well. They're not thinking with their head at all. They're very much responsive to the energies around them. They could be feeling very sensitive. They could be a mother, they could be expecting. They could be just going through some sort of emotional changes at the moment. Very much in their feelings, very emotional at the moment. In their head, we've got the Queen of Swords. So they could have been hurt. They could have been disappointed by something. But their motivations are to maybe have more control. I find the Queen of Swords can be maybe more controlling, or have more clear boundaries on things. So it could be that your partner is kind of trying to kind of establish boundaries and possibly even be blocking people, if hopefully not blocking you, but we'll see. So in the near past, we have the Ace of Discs. It looks like your partner was possibly embarking on something new. I don't know if you guys have broken up, and that's why maybe this person's kind of like feeling defensive, putting boundaries up in their emotions. And then we've got this new beginning in the near past, which is quite permanent as well. So this could be like a definite breakup or a definite new beginning, a new beginning with somebody, with you. Okay, so in their intentions position, we've got the Lovers card. So this person could be wanting to make a decision that's quite permanent and maybe struggling at the moment to really decide what it is that makes them happy and will make them happy long term. They're trying to make the right choice for themselves. In the near future, we've got the Three of Cups. So this could be that in the near future, your partner could be feeling very bonded to you, be wanting to celebrate with you, go out for drinks, feeling very sociable, feeling very connected. Again, they're very much in their emotional state. So it could be a water sign that you're seeing at the moment, which is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So it could very well be a Cancerian that you're dealing with at the moment, most definitely, who possibly is quite hurt and maybe a little bit defensive at the moment, and they want to make a decision maybe to get out of the pain that they're in, and in the near future it looks like they're going to be just maybe trying to make themselves feel better, maybe relying on friends to kind of perk up their mood, but this could be reconnecting with you as well. So currently we do have the Five of Cups to clarify the Queen of Cups. So your partner is feeling quite left out in the cold, in a sense, or disappointed as to how things went out. They're mourning something that's gone wrong in the relationships. They could be mourning that they don't have you anymore. They could have seen you very much as the woman in their lives, especially with the Queen of Cups. So they're really hurt at the moment and feeling really disappointed and probably really angry with things, frustrated. They may feel like they're powerless, that there's nothing that they can really do, although they want to do something. All they can do is just learn to be passive, actually, and just kind of let things go or let things unfold as they will. So to clarify the Queen of Swords, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's trying to move past a very difficult situation. So yeah, this person, like, they're trying to be really tough. they're trying to transform, they're trying to be really honest with themselves, and they really want to be tough and they really want to be honest, but they are very emotional. And yeah, but I mean, they are very emotional, but these are queens. And this is a major arcana. This person may be generally quite a stable person, but sorry. um, but they're just really emotional at the moment. They're going through a very emotional time. They could be trying to do everything in their power as well to make themselves feel better or to correct the situation. Lopsided, sorry. They could be trying everything they do to correct the situation, because these two are quite controlling. They don't just kind of sit back and let things go. They are mature enough to know when to kind of walk away and to let something go. But they don't really give up without a fight. So I think this person is quite maybe determined, like not to let go of things. So in the near past, we've got the Magician card to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. This is like making things happen, having to carve out a new path for themselves, having to take ownership of the direction of their life, having to apply and use their will, and how to be resourceful and basically have to rely on themselves to move forward. This person could also have been, with the Magician card, someone who maybe was again slightly controlling or determined to kind of have things their way. But with these two ones here, it looks like they've suddenly become one. You know, they've become single, maybe. So to clarify the Lovers card, we've got the Ace of Swords. So definitely this person's trying to make a decision. To clarify the Lovers cards here. Sorry, I didn't show you. Maybe wasting them 1,000 times, but I find visuals always helpful. So yeah, this really does, you know, the Ace of Swords talks about clarity, truth, making a decision. And the Lovers card also talks about making a decision. But the Lovers card means that this person has got a very tough choice to make, because they may love both things that they have to choose from. So for them, it's very hard. You know, they may really love their emotional happiness, you know, but obviously right now they're obviously not very happy. But they may also really love you too, or love what you guys have built together, and yeah. But they are intending to make a decision, and I think it will be fairly final. They may have some more questions as well, and there may also be a discussion. They may want to talk to you and kind of get some more information from you before they make their final decision. So to clarify the Three of Cups, we've got the Five of Wands. This does talk about conflict. This could, if it's clarifying the Three of Cups, yeah, it could be that there's conflict with the third party. Yeah. Or it could be that they may decide to, you know, see other people or involve other people or socialize or go out more in order to kind of gain the upper hand, just to make a point. You know, sorry, this hair's in my face. Yeah, just to make a point with the Five of Wands there. But with the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups, doesn't really talk about a very happy combination. It shows that there's stress within this bonding. There's conflict, there's indecision, there's still a lot to be talked about. If this is you with them together, there's still a lot to be hashed out, because you may both feel that you want your feelings and thoughts heard. All right, so to clarify how you currently feel, you've got the Temperance card, which is called the Art card here. So you're learning how to kind of play it cool. So you may be kind of learning how to kind of not let this person down too harshly, but at the same time make sure they really do get the message that maybe you're not interested, or that you want to kind of take the relationship in a new direction. But it's like you're definitely, I think, experience this emotional kind of changes that's happening, or emotional turmoil that's going on. It's definitely affecting you, but you're keeping your like one foot on the ground. So you're keeping your head out of the clouds, and you're trying to kind of maneuver your way through the situation without causing too much damage unnecessarily. You also kind of want things to get better. You want things to heal, people to, I think, you're just being really sensitive, and you're taking your time and being patient. We've then got the Fool card here into how you're thinking. So you could very much be thinking like, I'm ready to start something new. I'm ready to take a chance. I'm ready to take something new. I'm ready to leave the past in the past. If there's any conflicts in the past, I'm over it. Like, I'm ready to just go ahead and just forget about it and just throw myself into something new, that I do enjoy, or that I'm interested in, or that I'm curious about. You're just ready to, you're prepared to try new things. You may not have figured out what it is yet, but you're in that frame of mind where you're ready to kind of branch out in a big way as well with the Major Arcana. Again, it's quite final. So in the near past, we have you with the Knight of Wands. So you may have been, the Knight of Wands is also similar to the King of Wands in the traditional decks. So yeah, it could be interpreted either way, as a knight or a king, but in this deck, it's like in the position of the king. There are no kings in this deck. So it could be that, you know, in the near past, you were maybe more active socially, more concerned about your own ambitions and your own agenda rather than relationships, or you may have been a little bit like harsh with this person as well. You know, because maybe you just don't take things, or weren't taking things as serious. Again, this person with the Magician card, if they were controlling, you may have felt like, no, you can't control me. Like, I'm a flame, you know, I cannot be contained. And I think for you as well, maybe this was more of a sexual attraction as well with the Knight of Wands. You may not have been, maybe had the time, you know, to invest in this person in this way for some reason. But this is also someone taking control of a situation, wanting to maybe go their own way or follow a passion. So you could have a passion that you're following that maybe didn't gel with them. Yeah, I think you maybe wanted to be free. I don't think that you wanted to kind of be stifled by this person. This person could have been a great person, but maybe it's for you right now. It just wasn't fitting in with where you were going, what you're doing, with your lifestyle. Um, so okay, so your intentions is to be the Knight of this. Again, there's no kings in the deck, so this could be interpreted as a king, or a knight, as on a horse. Carly, I think, just likes to confuse me, or confuse us. um, but yeah, so anyone who knows what the reason is for that, who's watching this, I'd be really interested to hear what you have to say. Okay, so this, you know, you're intending to not really take any action here. You're more strategizing. You want to kind of see what's can kind of be in this for you, but not like in a bad way, more of a kind of like, is this gonna get me to where I want to get to? Does it fit in with my plans? Can I figure this one out? It's like you're really thinking about it. You're really contemplating and seeing how you kind of in your head, seeing how things will play out, and then kind of you're really trying to think if something will work and if you can make it work, and you're not taking action until you can actually see that in your mind of that working before you'll let it manifest. So you're kind of setting a vision for yourself as well. This could be pertaining to the relationship, although I see a lot of heartbreak on your partner's side, or sadness and stress and change. So I feel that you're possibly looking at your own future, especially with the Knight of Wands here and also the Fool card. You could be just kind of thinking of yourself and trying to kind of get away from the drama and really trying to kind of plan how you're going to move forward. So we've got the Queen of this. We do have queens in the deck though, just no kings. Maybe Charlie was like a super feminist or something. But yeah, we've got the Queen of Discs here in the near future. This is you, Capricorn, kind of settling into your own power, being very grounded, focused on money, business, career, home life. You're looking to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable. Again, we've got this character here looking out into the distance. She's looking out on barren land, although she's surrounded by luxury, it looks like. Even her headgear is like super flamboyant. Don't know how she gets through doors. But yeah, she's looking out to barren landscapes like this. She doesn't know what to expect. She doesn't know what will grow. But she's looking and she's seeing and she's thinking, maybe I could grow this and maybe we could do that. And you know, but she has everything that she wants, but she just wants more. It's like if you're going to move forward, you want it to get better. You don't want to just move forward for the sake of it. Like maybe this person wanted a relationship. Maybe they wanted commitment from you. Maybe that's what this Lovers card is about. And then being so heartbroken, and also this Ace of Coins, they may have really wanted something permanent with you, but it looks like you wanted to take control of the relationship, I think in a new direction as well, that was more geared towards what you want and what makes you happy. And I think also something to do with work may have been involved here as well. But it looks like you're feeling very comfortable towards the end of the month. Also got the Seven of Wands, which again talks about you defending your corner. So and I was clarifying that we've got the Two of Wands and the Sun card. So I always say so. I'm sorry. So the Two of Wands talks about making a decision. You're quite certain of it. Again, this is leaving something negative behind, or leaving something limiting behind, or leaving something boring behind, or not challenging, or something that you've already accomplished. It's like now you're like, okay, I want to do something new. You know, you may already have dominion over this person. Maybe you feel like you've already conquered them. Maybe they're boring. You know, I don't know. I'm just throwing everything out there. But you want to move on, I think, and you're quite determined to defend your decision, and follow your true Capricorn self, which is this character right here, and make yourself happy. And this also talks about being honest. So you may still want to kind of keep things very positive with this person, and still show compassion, and like you are there with the Temperance card, being patient, and wanting, you guys to remain friends and still be happy and like have happy memories. Like, I think that's why you're being so tentative with this person. This is a general reading. It could be read in so many ways. It could just be that your partner's going through a very difficult time at the moment, and you're like there just, maybe in the past you kind of were focused on yourself, as maybe now you would slow down with Temperance card, and you're kind of trying to kind of be patient with this person and kind of be there, crutch a little bit maybe, being the patient person. And this could, with the Lovers card and the Ace of Swords, it could be them, totally feeling committed to you, and really making a decision to be with you because maybe of your support so far, and everything. But they're going to be very decided. Their intention is to be absolutely decided. And it looks like you also want to make sure that whatever decision you're making going forward, that you really, really want. So there's definitely that happening here. And in the near future, if we was to look at it more positively, there will be bonding, but still a lot of ego involved. Like, no, I'm right, no, I'm right. In this still sort of still trying to find this balance, or your partner definitely still having to learn how to bond, compromise, and get along with you, um, and not be too prideful, because they may be a little bit controlling and like what they like, because they are like the Queen of Wands subconsciously and the Queen of Swords subconsciously, so they're very bossy. They know what they want. They could be a Cancerian. Just throwing it out there. My mum's a Cancerian, and one of my best friends used to be a Cancerian, and they were both really bossy. But I love it. It's cool because then I can be bossy back to them, and it's cool. But yeah, it could be that this person has to learn how to maybe evolve a little bit in that way, and learn how to maybe, okay, they want bossy, they want to be bossy and have their own way, but in order to have what they really want, which is maybe to be with you, they need to compromise a bit. And it looks like you're very willing to, keep the peace and remain grounded and be the grounded one. And while this person's kind of going through their changes or being emotional, you're really being that grounded person. And I think with the Fool card in your subconscious, you're really ready to let go of any negativity. Like, you just don't want to deal with that. You find it too heavy. You've got things to do. You don't want to deal with all that emotion. I don't think. You're like, okay, can we just get over this and move forward? It looks like in the near future, you will have that peace. You will be able to focus back on the things that you do find most important. You may feel like you want to commit to this person as well. Again, envisioning this future, envisioning this positive outcome. You see potential. I think you really see potential, and I think you want to take things further, but you really want to like take things slow. If I was to look at the reading in a more positive note, just when those Five of Cups came out, and I initially felt that emotion with the Queen of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords, I was like, oh, something's wrong. But it could be seen as positively, but it's general, so it's very hard to stick to one story. So yeah, again, if this is the case and you are feeling very positive about this new beginning and letting things go, again, you're not listening to other people, you're quite determined to make that happen. And you're just really focused on the positive new future. You're very focused on a positive new future, whatever that may look like for you. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Amira Love Oracle deck. Capricorn, September. Capricorn, September. Okay, we've got destiny. Spirit's advice to you is destiny. I thought that's why you're being patient. It's because you know that everything's supposed to happen for a reason. So that's what Spirit's message is for you, is to acknowledge that this is destined. Okay. What is pulling you apart, or the obstacle that you're facing, is the mature woman. So it could be that this person again, I feel like it's this this Cancerian, possibly, who could be a female, or could just have a feminine kind of more receptive kind of personality, being a water sign. And again, I feel like they're very controlling. They're determined. She's wearing black, and black is the sign of authority. She's got black hair, also the color of authority. Although she looks like she's about to have fun on the dance floor, she also strikes me as someone who's being quite authoritative. and knows what they want. I think that's the obstacle at the moment with you guys. Okay, so what pulls you together is true love. So I don't need to say anything more there. You see your partner as travel. You may see them as quite distanced from you, or in another place, unreachable. They see you as a twin flame. So for them, this has triggered something very deep within them. It's almost like the moon card for me, the twin flame card, even though it's got nothing to do with the moon visually. Or traditionally, it does strike me as a card that kind of does ask us to, look a lot deeper and think a lot more spiritually, I guess, when it comes to our relationships or our connections. Because with twin flame relationships, usually there's a lot of emotional turmoil. Your partner is experiencing this. They're having one of those, destiny moments where, they've been bound together with someone, and this person is bringing up all of their fears and making them worry about things. Maybe this person is innocently doing it as well. There might be any bad intentions at all. But this person that you're seeing is definitely going through those type of changes. So we've got the friendship. So you see this person as a friend. Okay, so this person is a very, very, very close friend. It looks like you may also, that's what the Three of Cups could be about. You could actually remain friends towards the end, although your partner may be in conflict about that internally. But it could be that it does end on more of a friendship note. They see you as passion, so they're very sexually attracted to you. At the base of the deck, we have got the money card. So money seems to be a major theme for you. You may be very focused on your money at the moment, and that could also be the overall lesson here as well. Maybe it's to do with money somehow. Maybe money is intertwined somehow. But maybe you need to think about how money is affecting your relationship as well. That could also be a major lesson for you this month or until the end of September. So yeah, they see you as very passionate here with the passion card. They see you as someone maybe who keeps them safe, who holds on to them, what's the word? I forgot what the saying, but keeps you warm at night. That was what I say. Yeah. Someone who keeps them very safe. You see this man, like sinking his head into this woman's like chest. It's a very, very big connection. They have a strong connection to you. They have a very emotionally strong bond to you. But it looks like you may see them as friendship, not maybe as a lover, possibly. Maybe at the moment, you're just wanting to kind of take things slow, you're not sure. Maybe you're a bit taken back by their emotions. Has to be said as well that if it is a Cancer, they're the complete opposite to Capricorn. So you actually are quite complementary to each other on the astrological wheel or zodiac, because you're complete opposites. So in actual fact, you form two opposites of the same spectrum. So you actually are more alike than you are different. Just express yourselves in kind of opposite ways. So for instance, a Cancerian may really want security through having a nice home, family and friends around regularly, and having those kind of family get-togethers and that kind of security in family, whereas you might have security through money and working and things like that. So like building a career and accumulating wealth, that could give you security, but you're both looking for security. So in that way, you can actually be really complementary. You can make a really happy family, but at the same time, it can also be a challenge because you're kind of each other's blind spot in a way. So that could be a bit of a challenge. That's why your partner sees you as a twin flame, because they actually see their opposite in you. Like they see you're literally poking at all of their holes, quite literally, because you do feel each other's what they can't do, you can, and vice versa in a lot of circumstances, maybe around like emotions and how you think. So you definitely triggered them. And yeah, It looks like you may just want to keep a distance at the moment. That looks like you may want to do that, as that's what it looks like. You may kind of want to make sure you're making the right choices before you make any commitments here. That's what it looks like the cards are saying you're currently up to. The advice is to stand your ground and to fight for what you know is right. So I'm going to pull just a few more cards here for Capricorn for September. Okay, these two cards were the first two cards. We've got time to go and truth be told. So I don't know if you need to tell someone the truth at some point, as it is maybe time for you to go. Also got flexible. Okay, if this card doesn't relate. Yeah. Okay, so this is about being flexible. Obviously, that's what the card says. But yeah, you may be asked to be a bit to kind of do things that maybe you're not usually comfortable with, in order to kind of keep the peace or to keep things going. I think this is really talking about the Temperance card as well. Yeah, where you're being asked to kind of, I mean, there is an egg here, there is a new beginning that is, you know, on its way, but you're going to have to be flexible to allow these changes to come in how you want. And truth be told, as I said, and time to go. I don't know if you're planning to leave this person, and you know that it's time to go, because that would be the truth, and that might be why you see them as a friend. And you're being advised here with the Seven of Wands too, and the Two of Wands. If this is the case, to go ahead and do your thing, you know, and just stick by what you believe in. If you don't believe this is the person for you and you want to move on, then it's like saying, truth be told, that's the truth. So keep it moving if you need to, or at least stand your ground on the issue. But yeah, maybe you need a private reading. You can always email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com for your own reading. That is the end of the reading. If you enjoyed it, please do like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for your continued support. Okay, so that's the end of the reading. Take care. Bye.